Boundaries, line of defense. The year changed, but our boundaries must be stronger. Ask yourself today, are your gates well guarded? Because a house without a border is simply open for invasion. That means anyone can come in and go out as they please. Jesus cleanses his father's house. In the book of John, verse 2, chapter 14. He did the cleansing with an act of firmness without remorse. And he simply told them, do not turn my father's house into a marketplace. So in John 2, Jesus was defining a boundary. These are not the things that should be happening in my father's house. Because when boundaries are broken, identity is lost. Everything becomes anything. As soon as boundary breaks, dilution starts. Loss of boundaries is the same thing as loss of safety. Marriage without boundary is a leakage. A church without boundary is a marketplace, while a heart without boundary is invaded already. Boundaries are protection. They define our makeup, what belongs and does not, what is sacred and what is common. These boundaries help us identify it, and they help us to nourish them and protect ourselves against the things that don't belong. Because without boundaries, confusion becomes a culture. We must be firm like Christ about boundaries. Christ said, even if you kill me, my words will outlive you. Meaning, his words about boundaries will still remain the same. God's dwelling place is not just a temple. It's also in our soul and in our home. Hence, we must guard both our homes and our soul, ourselves. Because if you fail to guard these places, you fail to define your boundaries, someone else will define it for you. And what you tolerate today becomes what controls you tomorrow. That means, my dear believing brothers and sisters, we shouldn't leave our temple unguarded. By temple, meaning our place of worship, our body, and our homes. We should make sure we define what we tolerate within, around, what we allow to come inside us as a believer.